Impact. Two things. As a kid from Chicago, that wanted to be in music and hip hop, there were a lot of things that influenced me and had impact on me. And I want to lead it to him by just going down some of the lineage that I felt like affected me. So you go Melly Mel, and then you go Rakim, KRS-One, Chuck D, and we could push it up and go Nas. I wanted to paint that lineage because as a kid watching TV and listening to music, what it did for me and the impact that it had on me, as a Chicago inner city kid trying to make it, make a good way, a good living, and be part of a culture that I was watching. And culture in the sense of, right now I feel like we get the culture word a little twisted. Not music that doesn't sell when we want to use it, culture word as an excuse, but actually something that stands for something, in people's lives, beyond having fun. The words that he said, really impacted me. So now we're gonna go forward. I wore Wally's tonight. They said chic and casual. That's what that was for me. So when I finally meet him, we're in the studio. He's a quiet guy, I'm a quiet guy. Probably both antisocial if you ask me. And I looked, and after a while I told him, he ordered some food, and I said, if it was some pork on that plate, I would have had a problem. Because I needed him to be what meant something to me. And as time went on, it became less that person on the screen, but then I began to meet Nasir Jones, and that impact was a whole nother impact. The person, when you take away the accolades with the music and you take away the mystique and the acrobatic lyrics and everything, I began to meet the person, and that impacted me because I don't meet a lot of people in the music industry that I eventually look at as a friend or look at as a person that inspires me to be who I am or who I want to be. It's just, we know what this industry is, So the impact of what he did for me in music, and the impact that he had meeting him and him being everything that I wanted him to be, really inspired me. And I want to tip my hat that I don't have on, because it's gonna be important. A lot of times, I just talk to him and we'll talk and talk and talk. It's not about music, it's not about money, it's not about work. And the words just are inspiring, and we should really appreciate it. It's gonna be here for years and years. His words are like a museum to me sometimes. I just keep getting and pulling and growing, from our conversations. So I wanted to say thank you for what you did as an artist, but thank you for being who you are. And, I took enough time to say that I know that you are who you are, and you very much well deserve any and every accolade that you get for who you are and the impact that you have had on our music, our culture, and I want to thank you, my brother.